what I found a bit worrisome is in the context of patents and access to medicine. Let me step back a minute and mention that under WTO's TRIPS agreement, there is an exception whereby governments can grant a compulsory license in case of a national emergency or other circumstances of extreme urgency or in cases of public non-commercial use. Now, this is commonly called the compulsory license provision. This is an effective tool to make sure, let us say, in the pharmaceutical sector, that the patent holders do not charge very high, exorbitantly high prices. Governments can actually mandate compulsory licensing and, in a way, ensure domestic availability through their domestic producers. Of course, the patent holder would need to get some reasonable compensation. So, this is one route. Second route is what is called voluntary licensing. The patent holder grants a voluntary license to a manufacturer in India or a seller in India to sell the patented product. Now, world over, compulsory license has been recognized a very, very important policy flexibility policy tool available under the TRIPS agreement to facilitate access to affordable medicine. Now, the India UK CETA has gone against this grain. While there is a recognition that the IPR chapter will not limit either India or UK's rights and obligations under the TRIPS agreement for compulsory license. But on the other hand, the agreement also recognizes, or the agreement specifies, that both countries have recognized that the preferable and optimal route to promote and ensure access to medicines is through voluntary mechanisms such as voluntary licensing. This, to my mind, effectively puts on the back burner the possibility of India resorting to compulsory licensing anytime soon. I do think this is a provision which is likely to see a lot of debate, and it will be useful for the government to come out and elaborate why it agreed to such a provision.